Hey yo, what's up, my beloved champions fam? It's the bad guy at WWE Champions, Zeke 4-0, back with a brand new champions video. And we got a brand new limited time tour running this week with the debut of modern era acrobat Sami Zayn, the champ, and his brand new Money in the ZAYN-K. I see what you did there, Scopely and Champions. Limited time tour. So this is the first day, and each day it's going to be a different rotation of required characters. I believe it's going husbandos, waifus. Things are subject to change. Make sure to check out the blog link and the portal link in the description below this video. But right now, we're going to run it and gun it with Judgment Day Finn Balor. He was actually free to everybody last week. And you got his gear, which gives you a 6+ MP bonus. So we're going to rock and roll and get these bonus points right here. Now, look at this spiffy guy. Now, with this character, we have him at 6-star bronze. We were able to get a fuse for him. There are a couple of moments that are added to him, but this is the moveset we're running. Thanks to the +4 from the MLC, as well as his gear, he's basically getting everything off turn 1. So the aim here is the force to skip turn on the opponent. Then we're going to go ahead and put down the snowfall gems. The snowfall gems are going to create countdown gems that are going to make random gems into purple gems. Finally, we're going to make those snowfall gems into blue gems. That is going to allow us to cycle to skip. And hopefully, if the board doesn't break, we can get a 3-break, activate, flood the board, and we can start back all over again, one way or the other. That on a good note. So with our entourage, we have Imperium Gunther. We have him with the +2 to purple MP, and purple gems will be doing 30% more damage. We have Zombie Drew for purple gem damage, flat rate 12K, alongside Showboat Ray. He's going to be giving us an additional 12K flat rate gem damage. And finally, we got Rockin' Roman with 30% more gem damage and the ability to generate more purple gems. Obviously, that isn't the case here, but we're going to rock and roll. We're going to make sure the auto is off, and we're going to hop in and knock out these tours. Now, again, each day is going to be basically another situation. So if I recall correctly, and if I have to pull it up on the portal, I will. That is nothing but a thing. But if I recall correctly, tomorrow the next round is going to be towards the waifus. And so with that being for the waifus, it's pretty much, I think from who I can recall, I know you can use any Nikki Cross. I know that Bailey, the role model, was also a requirement. So don't crucify me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that those were some of the requirements there. So we're going to go ahead and lay down the snowfall gems. Then we're going to go ahead and turn them into blue, which is going to give us the skip turn again. And we got that. So we're going to skip another turn. So we just stacked the turns, and we're going to force the pin because that had to happen. But more than likely, we will be okay. And if he doesn't kick out here, very well, so be it. We'll take it. We'll take it. So that's basically what would happen with this situation. I really do enjoy him, but I am looking forward to partaking in this triple purple move set that Lee from Champions Trap is swearing by. I look forward to it. It's always one way or another that's the cool thing about Champions. There's so many different move sets that a character can utilize that what might work for you might not work for somebody else. That's the thing about Champions, but that's what makes it exciting, is especially when you get those opportunities to face off against them in feuds or showdowns, what have you, and you can see the differences. It's like, I never thought about using them like that, or I didn't expect them to use him or her as an entourage ability, and it's really working. It's pretty cracked. So that's one of the cool things about Champions. We can have the same character on our roster, but we use them differently for different reasons and different purposes, and that's the beauty of the game. That's one of the things that makes it truly exciting, is when it's like, hey, we got the same, we're looking at the same picture, like life, right? We're looking at the same picture, the same painting, the same portrait, but we just got different views, different perspectives. And that can shed a little bit of wisdom. That can shed a little bit more light on things when we're looking at it from different angles of things. So that's the beauty of champions within itself. So it looks like once again we are going to be forcing an early pin, a premature pin. But we will see how things go, especially going up against Kofi, because I'm pretty sure we got the steal, and then everything's going to burst. Boom, purple gem damage out the wazoo. Boom, he's done. He's done. This is an interesting graphic on how that works. It's like the opponent does it to him, but yet it's over. Hey, whatever works, man. Whatever works. We take dubs all day. We take dubs all day. So that's another one in the books. Next up, my guy, Kevin Owens. I love Kevin Owens. I'm a huge fan of Kevin Owens. I was excited when I pulled a 5-star silver version of Modern Era Striker Kevin. I missed out on Powerhouse Kevin. I would love to have him on my squad. So hopefully one day, I'm praying for it, I'm able to recruit him and he will go right to 6-star gold. I will scrap everything. I will drop everything I'm doing to make sure he goes all the way up. So this is going to be a pretty cool one, you know. This is going to be exciting. Judgment Day. Judgment Day Finn holding it down. And this is just showing you Scopely gave us this for free. They gave us him and his gear for free. So if you are a free-to-play player, you got blessed with this guy. Absolutely free of charge. Scopely has its good days and its bad days, like anybody else. Nobody's perfect, right? But this was definitely a W for not only them, but for the community. So now we have this situation right here. We're going to switch it over. And of course, there was a red right there. But we don't even have to stress because he's stunned. He's stunned one time over. Okay, boom, there goes the board. And it's done. This is like, I'm starting to feel like this is a glitch where the opponent is doing Finn's moves to Finn, because I don't think that was supposed to happen. But hey, flawless victory, even though I just got Pele kicked in the head, right? So I don't know what's going on, but you know what? Scopely, you might want to check into that because I don't think that's what's supposed to be happening here. So here's the main event for this day. Now, I'm not even going to lie to you. Just because of the requirements, we are going to go to the portal. We're going to check out the requirements after this, okay? We are going to look so that way we know the information on the blog. So we are going to. I was literally thinking and considering of doing polls on this Money in the ZAYN banner. But then I looked and I read that they're going to have something real crazy, a guaranteed 6-star silver loot for July 4th, for Independence Day. And there's going to be the opportunity for some very good cracked skill plates. I'm going to have to put my money wherever on standby for that. And that's one of the things, like the pull or not the pull was a series I used to do where I would just run it by everybody like, look, if these characters, if these feature characters on here are something that you need on your squad, then by all means, have at it, partake, enjoy it, go in. But if you're literally just pulling on a banner just because it's up and available, that's not a good look. That isn't the way to be. You want to make sure that you're bringing in people or you're recruiting people that you actually need, that are going to actually benefit your roster. So with that being said, you know, best of luck to everybody. But for me, kudos if you pulled something real great and crazy on that banner and on the Money in the ZAYN banner already. But really, for me, knowing that there's going to be a specialty banner coming up in the middle of the week, I think I'm going to go ahead, cop that off the portal. And I'm just going to call it a day. I'm going to cop that off the portal, hit some milestones for this event, get some extra goodies in my goodie bag, and then I'll ride off into the sunset. So, good Lord willing, if I'm still here and I'm drawing breath and everything works out, we'll be doing some pulls this upcoming 4th of July. Whether at some point in time you'll get a pull. So we will see how things go. So That's just the interesting thing about that. Usually, whenever it comes to WWE champions, Zombies, Black Friday, and now it seems they're hopping on board for the 4th of July, because I know Marvel Contest of Champions, they always have a big thing going on for Independence Day. They'll have big deals for units and resources. They go all out. I'm pretty confident with 4th of July, we might even see Santa Hogan come around, but it's definitely with champions, you want to keep your eye out on certain deals, certain situations. Spring Outbreak has become a norm, so that's always a great time to pull. Even these, like the Celebration of the Nation, with that, you had a guaranteed 6-star silver loophole. Those are the times where you want to have your disposable income up and ready, and we're ready to go, because you don't know when that banner's coming around. You don't know when it's going to be back around. So it's better for you to capitalize on a situation like that when it presents itself, instead of just always going and running towards every new banner that drops. If you're the type of person that's got that money, if you're a whale, thank you for what you do and contribute to the fam and keeping the lights on over at Scopely. But if you're someone who's a dolphin, you don't spend like crazy, and you want to pick and choose your opportunities, then I say, hey, this Independence Day banner that they got information on the blog for, this might be the time for you to go ahead and drop some coin, invest some disposable income, and do some pulls, because you're getting a guaranteed 6-star silver from what they said on the blog. Things are subject to change, but you're getting a guaranteed 6-star silver pull, and you're having a chance at some really good, top-notch, top-tier skill plates that can help out your roster. So that's where I'm at with it. When you're getting more bang for your buck with them portal offers, when you're getting the opportunity to run something really good that's going to help you out and help your roster in the long haul of it, that's when you capitalize. I get how it is, because now there's a certain formula, right? Oh, look, now he's doing what he's supposed to do instead of someone else. I know with the long-term format of things, every single weekend, new champion, new debut banner or loot. Obviously, we're now having a situation with this new format where you're able to get shards ahead of time. Then you have the debut loot itself. Then you have these midweek loots and everything. There's a lot of times that champions is going to try to have you spend your disposable income before they drop the sauce on you. And just like I said, I was about to go ahead and invest in the money in the ZAYN-K loot banner. I was considering it. I was looking at it. But then I doubled back and I looked at the banner. I looked at the loot. And lo and behold, there it was. So that's one of those situations where you want to be on your P's and Q's. You want to be ready. You want to be ready for any good thing. Because if they're giving you a guaranteed 6-star silver, guess what? That means now you got a character that you can invest in long term, and you know if it is a really good character, if it is a god tier champion, you already have them one step away, a few tokens off, a couple coins TP away from going 6-star gold and helping you out in a future talent up and getting a lot of points from them. So that's how you also want to look at it. You want to monopolize on your moves. So I believe I have it right here. Boom. Here we go. We got the blog. So this was the first day. Finn Balor, Bret Hart, Best There Ever Will Be, Braun Strowman, Monster Bomb. That was for that day. Then the following day is going to be 2019. Any Nikki Cross. So Nikki Cross is a superhero. Then you have the Striker, Unpredictable. Okay. Then we have Bayley, the role model. We have Trish Stratus, Canadian icon. And it does go back and forth. Husbando, waifu. Then with the following, we're going to have the Money in the Bank 2023. So any Shinsuke, Damian Priest, Judgment Day. Makes sense because he was the last winner. And then Bret Hart, the Best There Ever Will Be. So they're banking on a lot of people of pulling Bret Hart by now. He had his debut loot. There's been many opportunities where they've been doing this stint where you're able to get Bret and Trish shards. Got the prize wall currency, so you can pick up the additional shards there too. There's plenty of opportunities with their milestones to get them. And the same with Trish. So they're looking for a lot of people to maybe possibly have them. If not, you have alternatives. You do have Shinsuke Nakamura. You got the Showboat. You got the Trickster version, Legend. You also have the old school Striker. You have the Acrobat free-to-play unit, King Nakamura, who's still pretty good in my opinion for a Shinsuke requirement and coverage. And then you also have Zombie Shinsuke too. So there's plenty of Shinsuke's in the game to cover you one way or the other, and their shards drop left and right. So that is an option. Might take you longer than if you had a Damian Priest Judgment Day or Best Ever Will Be Brett, but you still can have a chance. And finally, on Thursday, you have the 2023 Eddie Becky Lynch, Io Sky Damage Control, and there she is again. There she blows. Trish Stratus, Canadian Icon. So Becky Lynch, you got all the different versions. You have the Icons of WrestleMania version, Striker, who was pretty good with her power gems back in the day. You got Showboat Becky, Modern Era, who I believe it was either Modern Era or Reality Era, but got a crazy, insane rework right alongside Charlotte Flair in Second Nature. So she's another character that's worth taking up the 6-star gold, in my opinion, after seeing how well she works with her reinforced gems. You got Zombie Becky, Acrobat, one of the top Acrobat waifus in the entire game. The base between her and Rhea are going to be the tale as old as time moving forward. You have the glamorous Becky, I believe, the Tech Becky, the Tech Legend Becky, that came out with Rockin' Roman and Trickster Shinsuke and Showboat Kevin Owens. You have the Man Becky, Tech, Modern Era Tech. If you got her gear, that will help you out a lot. There's Powerhouse Becky from one of the collabs back in the day. There's tons of Beckys in the game to get you through this. So if you don't have Io Sky or you don't have Trish Stratus, I'm pretty confident that you got at least one Becky going around. You either got the Man Becky Modern Tech on your roster, you got the Showboat Last Kicker Becky that's hanging out, you recruited Icons of WrestleMania Becky. There's good and plenty of Becky Lynch to go around. She's no different from The Rock, Triple H, Shawn Michaels, Roman Reigns by now. There's plenty of Becky to go around. So there's the requirements. We just knocked out Finn's. We're looking forward to seeing how things go with this upcoming one because, this is going to be a fascinating one. The best thing that I got for this Tuesday one is going to be Nikki. Now, as you can see and as you saw on these tours, from what it's looking like, even when it comes to this situation, I chose Finn, but I can use other people. And so that's more than likely what the situation is going to be on the others. You can use other champions, but if you want those bonus points, you're going to want to use those. So we'll see what we've had. We've already crossed over that water on my content where, look, if I can get as far as I can with a champion, I will do it. And if I have to switch out, there ain't no shame in my game. Clearing content is content, so it is what it is. And if we got to do that, if we got to run that play, that is what we'll do. That is simple and plain. That is easy. We'll clear out we'll autoplay normal and hard. We'll save the best for last. We'll do a video on the Hell Mode content, and we will go on about our business. But other than that, I wish y'all nothing but the best of luck. By all means, let me know how y'all cleared out this game, how you cleared out the content, because there's a couple of Finns going around. But me, in my honest opinion, especially if you didn't get Trickster Mutant Finn from back in the day with that OP bleed, still RNG on if it hits or not. If you don't have him, this is definitely the best Finn, in my opinion, that you could be using in the game. And they gave him out to everybody. And they even got a $10 gold, 5-star gold fuse up pack in the store right now. So for $10, you just got him at 5-star bronze. You can fuse him up to 5-star gold. And what I just used worked worked easy. Skip turn, flood the board with purple. Cycle it again. You're cycling your blue while getting your purple. He's a very solid guy. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Looking at it, he might be my other 6-star gold because I got Vader at New Gen, and then I got this Charlotte for Reality. he would be worth it going up to 6-star gold, especially with how blessed I've gotten with his shards. So with that being said, y'all, that is the video. I hope you enjoyed this ride with me, rocking it out. Again, these videos will be shorter, but I enjoy talking to y'all because I look forward to your feedback and your comments down below this video. But hey, yo, hard work pays off. Dreams come true. Bad times don't last, but champions do. I hope you all had an amazing time, my beloved Champions fam. Make sure to like the video, share the video, comment down below, and most importantly, subscribe. It costs free 99 to press the like, to go ahead and share it to somebody on Discord or anywhere else on the internet. And of course, it doesn't cost a thing to hit subscribe so you can stay up to date with the future content that we'll be having going on over here. So share love, be love, and go ahead and support all the other content creators out there doing an amazing job. And I look forward to rocking out with you. Remember, in the description of every video, there will be a link to the portal as well as the blog so you can educate yourselves. Knowledge is power. So always be up to snuff on what's going on in the game. Things are subject to change. There's no way around that, but be on the lookout. Kudos to y'all who've already pulled on the money in the ZAYN-K banners, and I hope you got something great. Aside from that, we do know there is going to be a 6-star silver loot. There will be one. I will actually go back over here just to show it to you because you got the prize wall and then you got the 6-star silver loot. It's going to be on there for the 4th of July with more rare superstars and a chance at the 4th of July skill plays. So you got the Real American, you break red, then you make blue. Then you got Uncle Sam where you break blue and get reds. And then you also have the Eternal Diligence where you break red gems and you get blue MP back. And then you have Tribute to the Troops where you break blue gems and you get red MP back. So I'm praying that I get one of these so I can be able to, more specifically, the Eternal Vigilance. If I could get blessed and lucky with that, that would help out my Rockin' Roman. That would be an OP move right there. So we will see what happens. But in the meantime, y'all, that was the first tour out of the Money in the ZAYN-K LT tour. There's going to be a couple more to come. Husbando, waifu. And again, the required characters to get your bonus points are all on the blog. But if you don't have them high enough, you don't feel like investing them, especially with the Town Up being available and running right now, it is okay if you use another character just to get the points that you can. And if you're a spender, you're going to make up those points in no time. But with that being said, y'all, hope you liked the video. Look forward to talking to y'all very soon. New content coming. Be on the lookout. So until next time, peace.